man with that kind of a makeover, it would be like Nigel Farage on his way to Pride for the first time. Oh God. Anyway, I am quite posh. If you can't tell from the voice, you've also got the kind of tall, skinny posh vibe, the 12-year-old torso that would make a tapeworm blush, the kind of like white hair, centaur-like hairy legs. I'm what happens in Narnia if the Lion and the Witch just fucked in the wardrobe. I don't know, but no, it's nice. And I've been feeling quite insecure about it recently. I've been wanting some kind of some kind of discipline in my body. So I went to get my arsehole waxed, and I went to a council estate in Finsbury Park actually, and I was there, and it was fucking terrifying. I can tell you, walking through there, some chap shouted at me, "What are you doing here, cuz?" And I was like, "Well, I'm here to see the waxer. Also, frankly, my cousins are in Gloucestershire for the weekend, so I don't know what you're talking about." Anyway, I did find him. I sort of sat there. Well, I actually got a doggy position. You get completely naked, arse out in the air, and I'm gay, right? So this is a home away from home for me. Apart from the fact that this home is very away from home for me. I mean, this home had a number on the door. Ugh. Anyway, I'm there, and just as the chap is pouring molten hot lava down my crack, he just sort of says to me, "Originally, where did you come from?" And before I can stop it, my arsehole just says, "Oh, well, originally the Norman Conquest." Anyway, nice thing about being posh and gay, of course, is you get to go abroad to do it. You could just pop along to Southern Europe, for instance, where everyone's gay anyway, because it's so hot. And you could be as gay as you like. And also, the other thing is, you just go to a boarding school full of boys. If you're posh and gay, it's fantastic. I mean, like, apart from my poor dad, my dad went to the same school as me, and his name is Nigel. And obviously, there's been a lot in the press recently about the fact that, no babies have been called Nigel for the last 10 years or something. And I feel like my dad's the opposite. I feel like there was a prophecy that was Nigel, and then my dad was born. But anyway, he got expelled from the school I went to. He got expelled for sleeping with a girl. You can't make it up. It's fantastic. And he was snitched on by a boy in the year above whose name, I shit you not, was Mark Thatcher. No jokes, absolutely amazing. It made it into the press and stuff, like Tory tells truth, remarkable. But yeah, poor him, he got a bit fucked up, and he keeps asking me all the time, he's like, "I wonder if the punishment would have been so severe if I was caught sleeping with a boy." And I have to tell him, "Look, Dad, I was an A-class student, frankly. There's no punishment at all unless you ask for it." And even then, gagging's come a long way since his day. But no, it's lovely.
All right, how's it going, folks? Tell you something about me. I'm quite an under-talented guy. Like, growing up, I was always picked last in PE. Does everybody know what that is, by the way? Like gym, because it was quite an international audience last night. I said, "You all know what PE is?" This American guy goes, "Private equity." I was like, "Exactly, mate, exactly." My old PE teacher actually came to one of my shows recently, and I thought it'd be fun to do a bit of like audience interaction. So I said, "What made you want to come along, Mr. Mackay?" He said, "I just wanted to see if you were shy at this as well." Also, I think I might have anger issues, because like went to get my eyes tested recently, and actually I had to get a prescription. And I was like feeling a bit self-conscious about it, because I was walking down the street afterwards, met this prick that I know, Simon. He goes, "Oh, there he is, Michael, trying to look a bit more sophisticated, are we?" I was like, "Fuck off, Simon. I can't see without this monocle." It's a fucking belter, guys. Also, I grew up a bit too into rap music, which was quite tough because it's not easy to idolise Ice Cube when you look like George Ezra. Especially like a lot of the rap lyrics that I was listening to, I couldn't really relate to. Like there's a favourite Biggie Smalls song that goes, "Fuck bitches, get money." So like growing up, I got a second paper round. And I didn't have any sex. Then when I got a bit older, I realised that he meant fuck bitches, as in have sex with them. I just thought he meant like disregard them. Finally, when I did get to have sex, I found out they don't really like getting called bitches. Worst wedding night ever.
All right, good evening, guys. My real name is Ogumsina Chukunaya. Yes, I was born and raised in Nigeria. I say the real name because I'm recently transitioning from being a scammer. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Whenever you see Nigerians, you're like, yeah, he's coming. But it hurts me when I hear that because you only say that because you've not been to Nigeria. Who has been to Nigeria before? Just 2 people. If you go to Nigeria, you know that at least 98% of us are the real scammers. Others are nice. Yes. And scamming is not even fun, to be fair. I'm living scamming these days, and I felt hurt recently because I was scammed. And that's not what you are proud to say as a Nigerian. If you get scammed, you can't really say, you can't tell, and especially if it's not a Nigerian that scammed you. How do I explain to people that I was scammed, not even from a Russian or an Indian? I was scammed by a British. No. Listen. I was recently scammed to move to this country. Yes. They promised me, oh, look at me there. I was, I need to leave this country. You know, other immigrants migrated. I escaped from my country. So, I'm going to Great Britain. I came here to find out the only great thing here is bills. You guys pay a lot of bills. You pay tax for your taxes. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, I was having fun. They said, bro, if you come to UK, there are a lot of jobs. You know, the TV, all those guys that work on television, that paints this country nice. I wish you guys died tomorrow. I'm just joking. I'm joking, no. No, but these guys made me come here. They are like, oh, there are jobs here. I thought I was going to steal a good job. The jobs I'm stealing are not making sense. And they pick up jobs and give them jobs that I don't understand and give them nice names. Okay, just imagine this. The first job I did, they said, oh, it's a KP. It's a kitchen potter. Hold on. Now, in Nigeria, English, potter is someone that takes care of somewhere. So when they told me I'll be a kitchen potter in central London, I felt I'll be the one in charge of the kitchen. Only to get there and discover that a kitchen potter is a dishwasher. Now, how do you employ, and I have an Indian supervisor. Sorry, in Nigeria, it's called, what they call it, making an accent. You're trying to copy someone, but I found out in this country it's called racism. Yeah, if I try to copy any, but this guy came in, Mr. Rashid is like, okay, my friend, you have 10 minutes. Racist, sorry. He gave me 100 plates. I'm like, how do I wash 100 plates in 10? Look, if they employ you to be a dishwasher in a country where there are washing machines, it means you have to outwash a machine. I'm like, Jesus, I left that job. I went to the next, right now I'm a stripper. No, in a mechanic garage. Understand? I strip cars, not. You see how English is messed up too?
Man. That's what I call my dealer. We've got something in common, my friend. Yes. And so if you hadn't worked it out, I am a queer comedian. Thank you. I used to be... Boo! I used to be gay, but it got a little bit too mainstream for me, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah. And then Philip Schofield joined. I was like, fuck this, I'm off. Yeah. I went in for the rebrand. Come out as queer. It's a bit cooler, isn't it, being queer? I did have some homophobic abuse the other day, and it came from someone just like you, my friend. Yeah. It's all right. It's okay. I know we've moved on as a society. I know we've moved on. Right, mate. You need to be quiet for as long as you fuck for. 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. I know we've moved on as society, right? Yeah, we have. Because my first response was, oh my God, how retro. I was on my way to a 70s and 80s party to get some homophobic abuse, and I was like, oh, is this part of the immersive experience? Absolutely love it. This bloke was like, you're puff. I was like, Dad! It took me by surprise. It puzzled me, because my sexuality's not that overtly obvious on a day-to-day basis. Well, I can turn it on if I need something. I can turn it on if I need something. Yes. It's all right, you're not my type. I can be camp if I need something like attention. Yeah. Or if I'm accidentally following a woman home at night and I want her to know that I'm not a threat, then I'm like, not a threat. Life is a cabaret. That's not creepy, is it? Nah.